Okay, this will be a short video on how to adjust your 7-column IE report so that you won't have to use an FRX tree. Therefore, you won't have to update it every time you add or change sub-accounts. So to do that, what you'll need to do is open up Solomon and then, of course, FRX. And once you have it open, you'll want to go to your column layouts and open the column layout for your 7-column report, whatever you've named that. If you don't know what that is, you can just open the catalog of reports, go to your 7-column IE, and the name for the column layout will be here, located right below column layout. And actually from this window you can also edit the column layout. And that one actually I already changed in a previous example. So let me show you from scratch what this would look like to change it. So I'm starting with my old column layout. I'm going to press this open column button, and what you'll see is in this row, the reporting unit row, there's all these summary listings. And basically what you need to do is just go through and delete all these listings. Once you've done that, you want to go to the account filter row, and you're going to add in a code that looks like this: 4 question marks, a dash, and then the number that corresponds to that column for staff is 1. So that's going to be dash, another question mark, and then 4 more question marks. And just a reminder here, this is the structure that we're using in our area for our sub-accounts. So your structure may be slightly different. So if you have a different combination of, a number dash 3 numbers or a number dash 4 numbers, you just want to use this format of question marks and dashes according to however your sub-account structure is set up in your area. And then we're going to take that and copy it, because we're going to just cut and paste all across here, but we'll change the number to correspond with that column. So training was 3, campus would be 4, community would be 5, coverage 6, admin is 7, and others would be 8. And then finally your control accounts. For us here, this would just be with a 0. Some areas may have multiple numbers that they use for the others category. So if you need to enter more than one filter, then you'll need to click the down arrow, and this will open up another box. And what you can do is paste that in there. Actually, the pasting doesn't work. I think in this one you'll have to type directly. So for instance, another area I just met someone in uses a 9. So they use an 8 and a 9, and you'll need to include both of those in order for your 7-column IE to come out correctly. But that's how you would add a multiple filter for any one of these columns if you have any specific changes or specific setup required to your area. So we don't in this area, so I'm going to change it back. And then what you want to do is save it, and you might want to save it and give it a unique name. So I might just add a 2 after the previous name, and then in the description I might just say no tree to remind me that it doesn't use an FRX tree. So I'm going to save that, and then once I go back to the report window, actually let's just go all the way back. If I open the catalog of reports and then open my 7-column IE, I need to choose that new column layout here. So I just renamed it with a 2, and I need to click OK, and there's my description with no tree. And then prior to this we were using a tree, but I need to uncheck that box, and then in order to save this I just need to click Save. So now anytime you generate your 7-column IE, the report will automatically filter based upon the global naming standards rather than using an FRX tree that you have to manage and update. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. And yeah, so that's it for this tip for setting up your 7-column IE report.